mold with them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll put Journey to Eternity. Oh, it's also 3. Fuck!
Yeah, goddamn it. I think that still works.
Yeah, because I can decide the order, so he leaves and I'll do the trigger. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think that would still work.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, it doesn't matter. I had 2 more turns to decide and it wasn't going to happen.
Nice.
And I also had a Plane-Wide Celebration, which would have given me a creature that's all colors, which is real good for a guy who has protection from any color.
From any given one, yeah. Now, important thing is you dealt with the sword. That's huge.
Yeah. Oh, let me also... That's what I already did. What do the people say?
Nice.
Nice. What interval did I put MTG-Bot on? I'm pretty sure... I don't know if it's like time is flying and I put him on like 12 hours and we just keep passing it, or if I put him on like 30 seconds and he like needs to chill a bit.
I'll do a 6-pile shuffle. You look like you had a lot of fun last time. I like when Hellcaster was like, low key, I want to see Sakashima 8.5 tails in the finals. Just like, I would also like to see how that works out. Because last time I played Krakashima, he went damn near infinite. Except for the fact that I called the Brass's Bounty right all 7 times.
I can't play this hand. I have a Cultivate and a Darksteel Ingot, but only 2 lands.
Oof. And those would be the 2 lands that you're stuck with for the rest of the game, too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, sweet, I got 2 lands, I got the Darksteel Ingot, I've got the Solemn Simulacrum, I can do this. No land, no land,
Yeah.
no land, no land.
Just
no
waiting on 1 land. What are the odds? 1 in 3? Less than or better than 1 in 3? Cool. I'll just have 5 turns of no land. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually at the beginning of the hand, I don't usually pitch anything I can't afford with the lands in my hand.
Not a bad plan.
My least favorite is when you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I've got 3 or 4 lands in my opening hand, but one of them is a Temple of the False Gods.
Yeah.
So that's not really a land, and the only thing that's going to fix that is an Urborg.
Yeah.
Oh my god, when your opening hand is Urborg, Temple of the False Gods, play it.
Yeah, it's true.
Play it.
Brass Bounty.
Yeah, you get a treasure for each land you control.
Nice. I want to build a treasure-centric deck.
Right? I pitched the Mirren Crusader.
Nice. I will not, arguably not necessarily. 1 and 2. This is another card that needs to go, but I'll play this hand.
Myself in the fucking mouth for this.
Profane Command and Doubling Season pitched.
Manchild says pirates.
I mean, makes sense, right?
They get a lot of treasures.
Yeah, there's one that's like when a pirate enters the battlefield or attacks, get a treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like if you're going for treasure. And I think there's something that... No. Well, there's... Yeah, a lot of pirates are blue, and there's mechanized production controlled something of like 10 or 5 or something of the same... Any artifact with the same name,
8.
any permanent with the same name.
Yeah.
So if it's
I think
treasure...
it's specifically artifacts, but
Yeah.
maybe not.
Well, that works for treasure.
Yep. There's also Revel in Riches.
Probably specifically treasure, I'm guessing.
If you have 10 or more treasures, you win.
Nice.
And whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you get a treasure.
And surprisingly budget. That's cool. Yeah, we should put together like budget decks just for funsies.
We'd have to put a limit on card value, but I'm down for that.
So like in addition to overall deck budget?
Oh no, just like no card in the deck can be worth more than
No, okay, yeah, yeah.
$10.
So, yeah, in addition to deck budget. And then I go, and okay. I will start because I lost, shockingly. I will start with this Blooming Marsh. I have few enough lands, and so go.
They want this card to not bend the way that it is, but I don't think.
And the new Nexus thing. Yeah, see, Manchild agrees. $50 Slugfest. Yo, that'd be strong.
Shadow Spear.
Mmm.
Chris opened a fucking foil one.
Nice.
Go ahead.
But it's not very shadowy, is it?
$50 max Slugfest. I can't run any foil lands because it just cuts down on the value of my deck.
Yeah. Let's do the opposite of a budget deck. Yeah, it has to be at least a certain
Yeah, exactly. You've got to run 10 grand worth of cards.
Or, yeah, we have to build a deck that's worth, like, over $1,000. And then we play each other's decks.
Yeah.
So you're technically trying to build a losing deck. Although I guess it's really easy to build a losing deck. I don't know.
Here's 99 lands.
I know, yeah, exactly.
And there's a Gaia's Cradle in there, so it definitely makes it over the budget.
Yeah, we'd have to put a lot of rules on
It's
that.
just all it is just shock lands.
I will, yeah. Snockford Swamp and Sigo. Yeah, there has to be a lot of deck building rules on that. Oh, build one using only commons. That'd be cool.
Yeah, the poppers.
I mean, that's, like, slightly different from drafting, but...
Damn it. I'm not going to be able to do this the way I want to do it because I'm having issues. I played a 2-land hand. Go ahead. Not ashamed to say
You played a 2-land hand?
Yes.
I draw a card. It's an Urborg. With my 3 mana, which is probably black, Phyrexian Altar. Wait, is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. Why not? And then I sink it.
End of your turn. Enlightened Tutor
Nice.
for an Italian land tax.
Oh, there you go. We'll be like, you can have different lands in your... You can have duplicates in your commander deck, but only if they're different languages, and you can't look it up.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's another way to skew the game against me, because Alex is the one who can remember.
I used to be able to remember. Now my memory is fucking sliding.
Okay, what's land tax do?
I mean, I obviously know what land tax does because it's been in every white deck I've ever built. It's just the ones that, like... I don't know. The card that I've never played ever before. But
Like
I
a
have,
Type
like...
4 deck. I don't know what that is. Oh, no, I do... Well,
yeah.
I do know what Type 4 is. I just... Yeah, it's like a small set of sets, right?
It is a stack of plus 400 cards. You both draw off the same deck. You have infinite mana, 1 card per turn.
Oh, cool.
You're allowed to cast 1 card per turn. I'm going to cast a...
Oh, that's a vastly different...
and it's your turn.
It's Popper of a set lane remit. I wonder. I take my turn. Untap all this cool stuff. Draw this card.
My problem with this game is not the money involved in the deck.
I should probably play a forest.
It is
since I have all this
I
black.
have a fucking Mirari's Wake, and there is not a good enough green-white commander for me to want to run.
Oh man. I think I gotta. Oh yeah. No, I definitely have to. Yeah. I don't have the choice. I think I have. I play Grismold.
Nice.
That's 1 moldy cast. I will end the turn, granting us both a plant. Grant a plant.
I move to my upkeep and go get 3
Plains.
Plainses. Plainses.
It's amazing how I'm sitting here like, man, I should add all these weird-ass restrictions. Meanwhile, I exclusively play by removing the restriction of actually owning the card.
Yeah, right. Hey, as long as money's not an object, let's make as cheap of decks as we possibly can.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no. You know what? It's maybe like a subconscious thing where I'm like, I need to stop getting my ass kicked by someone who has a budget.
Pro Medallion.
Pearl. Whites are 1 cheaper. Cool.
Blind Obedience. Artifacts and creatures my opponents control enter the battlefield tapped.
Oh, okay.
And it's your turn.
I take my turn. I draw this card. Still no creatures. That's cool. I will play this swamp. And with this swamp, I will tap out for a Primal Vigor.
Wow.
What a cool card, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're tapped out too?
Yes, sir.
Send everyone.
I will take 4.
Alex takes 4, and 3 of it is Griswold. And I will pass the turn. Let's both have a plant.
2 plants.
I will. Oh, wait, Primal? Yes.
Yours come into play tapped.
You're right. You're right. I need another token.
Why?
Oh, yeah, because they're both tapped. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Oh, all 3 of them are tapped. You're even more right.
And what's my life total?
That makes it way easier. 36.
Over 30?
Cool. I double my life and 8 the Flux Threads 4.
No. I play Runetail. As long as I have 30 or more life, it flips. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to creatures I control.
Neat.
Seems fair, right? It's a fair card.
Is Runetail's Essence converted mana cost 0?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't realize that you could just turn the card around.
Yeah. Well, see, you were joking like, oh, it's all Commander-centric. Well, here's one that does not seem to understand that you're playing Commander.
Mm-hmm. 8.5 tails.
Cool.
Let's try it. And it's your turn.
Tapped out.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds a lot like that'd be my only chance to do stuff.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Ooh, that's a cool card. For 1 and a green. Nature's Lore. What a cool card to love me.
Yeah, seriously.
I searched my library for a forest and put it onto play. The next card I would have drawn is a forest. Then I shuffle.
Why not? Okay.
Oh, you know what? Why not a snow covered? You're right. That is exactly right.
No, why not a bayou, which is a forest?
Oh, you're right. It's not basic. That's the other one.
Oh, because you have an Urborg, so every forest is a swamp forest.
That's true.
Down by the bayou.
But the thing is, I also have somewhere in this deck, what you call it? The one that wants names. Field of the Dead. So
Yeah.
searching for the only instance of something is a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
Is that permanents or artifacts or creatures?
Artifacts and creatures enter the battlefield
Okay.
tapped on yourself.
Cool. Very cool.
Until I put the freaking turtle together. Your turtle's gonna be hilarious. It's just gonna be the same colors as Zaxara. And I really like Zaxara.
What do they say? What do the people say?
Adam, you run Crypt of Agadeem, question mark?
No. What's Crypt of Agadeem?
It taps for black, or taps to add black for each black creature in your graveyard.
Cool.
Which you don't run any black creatures in this deck. So.
That's true.
Well, you run the Cryptcast.
All of your creatures are just indestructible. That seems like
Not indestructible.
just prevent damage. You're right. That's
I
good, 'cause
understand
this
that you're
destroys.
being sarcastic.
Yeah, I know. No, I appreciate that. Sarcasm is no excuse for inaccuracy.
Got like 72 lands in play.
Black and +1. Let's do this sorcery. Search my library for a card. Put it in my hand. Shuffle.
I play Crypt of Agadeem in Yawgmoth and don't ever get it to produce more mana than it takes to tap.
I put some sort of card in my hand.
That's going to be an issue.
And with my remaining 2 mana, I will cast an instant on my turn, and Assassin's Trophy, Rootdale Essence. It's a permanent. You can have a land. You need a land, right?
I do. Do you have 5 lands in play or 6? 6. Cool. And what's my life total?
Enough. 36. You can do green. You can do green. Okay. Tapped out on that front. Primal Vigor sitting pretty. You are theoretically susceptible, but you do have the block power to... If I really want to swing with Dreadmold, you can kill him. Alright, I will just send 3 plants your way.
And I would go to 33, you
That's
said?
right.
I'll take 3.
Okay. I will end the turn. Let's both have 2 plants. That'll be tapped, I guess. Oh, wait. Something occurs to me. Before I end the turn, I will sack a plant to add a mana of any color.
Mm-hmm.
I completely forgot that fucking existed. For an animation module.
Cool.
That'll put a counter on Grismold. I will wind up with 1 less. Whenever one or more counters are put on a permanent, I may pay 1 and create a servo. 3 tap, add a counter type. Not infinite yet. I suppose go ahead.
I'll keep you at more lands than I do.
Mm-hmm. I think I heard a click. Did I miss a... Oh, yeah. Oh, Teneb is one of the Elder Dragons, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I freaking love that deck.
I need more search. I need more draw. Is Villas in this deck? I don't think so. Oh, I should probably switch them. There we go.
Planes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sun Titan.
Strong.
Yeah.
And his converted mana cost 3.
Yes,
yeah, that's
he
strong.
is.
That's going to be an issue.
Damn it. And
If that was the other altar, I would have had my win already. That's hilarious.
and I swing.
You got all kind. He's a 2/2, just 2/2. I'll throw my Grismold in the way.
Okay.
And take 5.
Mm-hmm.
Go to 35. Set.
Yep. Come on, man. Just make it the one more turn. Just make it the one more turn.
I'm still doing it. God damn it. Okay.
Should have 2.
Oh my god, you're right. 2 counters. Primal Vigor. It's still finite. This finite mana is kind of an issue. Okay. I will tap out and play an Immortal Sun, which comes in tapped.
Oh, man, what a game for me to not have any planeswalkers.
I know, right? Yeah, in this deck where you had a fucking million planeswalkers last game.
Yep.
Cool. So I can have 1 cheaper spells. All my creatures are +1/+1. Yeah, I don't have trample yet. Alright, well. I guess I end my turn. Let's both have a plant. I will have 2 that are tapped. I say let's both have a plant. Let's both have 2 plants.
Yeah. Okay. This is where it gets silly.
Yeah.
Planes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Palisade Giant. All damage.
Kind of like has a Pariah Shield. Yeah.
All damage dealt to me or other permanents I control is instead dealt to Palisade Giant, and I prevent all damage dealt to creatures I control.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. All I gotta do is draw in Garrick's Wake.
Yeah, exactly. Please don't.
I mean, I'll try.
Um,
Do I mean try not to or try to draw it? Kind of both.
I'll throw Sun Titan 7/1/1 guys and a 2/2 guy.
I will put one in the way for Sun Titan, one in the way for 8.5 tails, and then 2 in the way of 2 plants. Sack them all for mana, and because I'm going to add 8 counters to Griswold, 1 or more, so I think I get to do it once.
You're going to be able to do it for each
Cool.
activation of a sacrifice.
Okay. Then. Okay.
End up with
then
8 guys.
with that mana that I'm floating, I'll have 8 servos. But they can't block because it's too late, right? So a bunch of those get through.
You're going to take, I think, 5 of plants.
Okay. I'll take 5 plants. 8 counters for Griswold, and 8 servos.
Tapped.
It's true. It's true. They're all tapped. The better servo
And
are.
your guys don't die because they're 2/2s.
Which,
Like your tokens are all, everything you control gets +1/+1 because of the sun.
oh, true. But I am sacrificing them. What did I say? 8 of these? Need more of these godforsaken. Okay. And then 8 counters for Griswold. That'll bring him up to 10. We'll just bam. And bam. Big mold. How does protection work against trample? Does he absorb it all?
No, like if you attack and I give my Sun Titan protection from white and
Yeah.
then make your guy white, the remainder after 6 is going to flow to me.
Cool.
Yep.
Even and prevent all damage the same.
Yep.
Cool. That's cool. That's cool. So all I have to do is make him big enough.
And get rid of the Palisade Giant.
Yeah, sure. Set.
Yep.
I'll take the turn. Untap all this shit. My spells are cheaper.
Good.
I draw a card. Oh, and I draw another card.
Good.
Prevent damage and all damages goes to him. Makes sense. Crypt Cast? That was last game. Okay. 1 and 2 black. Destroy a creature or planeswalker.
Nice.
Thank God. Okay. That would be step 1. What do I have? 3. Oh, wait, that's 1 cheaper. I have 4 mana.
Yeah, knew I should have waited until I had more mana, but unfortunately, Pearl Medallion doesn't make my fucking activated abilities cost 1 less.
Okay. So your only creature at the moment
Is this
is
on Titan?
6/6. And you can make him protection. Okay. So theoretically, have I hit you with any commander damage? 3. Ooh, cool. I only need to make him 18 plus 6 is 24.
Can't you just make him infinitely strong?
Infinitely?
Yeah.
That's 1 mana. So no.
So and you only have to pay a colorless if you do.
Oh yeah,
create
pay
a
only
1/1?
1. Oh yeah, that is my infinite, isn't it? Yeah, I guess let's do that. Sack a plant, add a counter, use the mana, create a servo. Except it's 2 counters, 2 servos. Repeat
Infinite
and swing,
times. Yep.
I guess.
I can do nothing about that.
But also before that, I will Gelatinous Genesis. And I wanted to ask, Pentavis comes into the battlefield with, is not place.
No, it's gonna be double.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Neat. Swing for infinite. Oh my god, Griswold wins a fucking game.
Against 8.5 tails.
Yeah, it's true.
You can see what happens when.
James, you're my good luck charm.